Hi everybody, it's Cindy the Scrapologist. Thank you for coming back to my channel and watching. I wanted to give a final flip through of the junk journal that we've made using the kit in my shop, or some of you are using your own, which is great. I would love to see those projects, by the way. But this is the final flip through and the final video in Make a Junk Journal from start to finish, because it's done, except the only thing left to do is I do want to put some metal corners on mine. I just think it dresses it up a little bit. So I'm going to be doing that and then posting this book in my shop. So if you've been following along, you know all about this, but I did want to do a final flip through in case you missed any of the videos and you're making this project. I'm not going to describe every single page. I'm just going to probably quietly just kind of go through it so you can look at it. But this I'm in love with. We made a double pocket on the front so you can put items up here and you can put things in here. And I did show how to make my really cool tea stained or coffee stained paper. That was one of the videos. We did some stamping. We made this envelope. We made a paper bag envelope. Did some sewing. I did a video on sewing. Here's another one of the paper bags. Some layering with a sewn tag inside. Here's what we did with the vintage ad that comes in your kit. Some more layering. And I did show a video on how important it is to protect your knots. So make sure you put something there. So we did these little, well, I did the little mini envelopes in a different class. But I put one of them in here, and we've got a tag, the button card. We did a belly band and did some, there was one video where I did just tags. That was one of the ones that we did. I did a video where we did these pockets. We did some rub-ons on the vintage dictionary paper. And some glimmer mist. I showed how I like to put things through my inkjet printer. This is something from a digital kit that I have in my shop. And then I like to glimmer mist the back of it so that some of it shows through. It gives it some interest on the back side. Here's the glassine paper that was in your kit. And the vintage book page, children's book page. More sewing. Some tuck spots. Oops. And everybody got a coin envelope in the kit, so I showed what to do with that. Stamp page that's in your kit, more scrapbook paper. And here's what we did with one of the file folders in the kit. I love the way this turned out. And the ribbon in the kit. Some more of those rub-ons. Some stenciling that we did with a doily. And this I just did more stenciling with a scrap piece of metal that I had. Made a little bookmark. And then there's the third signature. More sewing to make a tuck spot. Stamping. I made a tuck spot with the playing card. Just a little bit of sewing here so that we have some messiness coming out of the top. Another pocket. Here's the other file folder card. There's plenty of room, even though there's a ton of stuff in here in terms of embellishments and whatnot and decorations. There's still plenty of room for you to add your own touch. Some more collaging and a pocket with a tag. And then at the end we did this little corner pocket and I put a tag in. And so there is our book. I love the way it came out. Oh, in the last class we did this flower, the burlap flower. And there's still a ton of stuff left over, but I just thought that we really needed to stop. I think the book is done. Since I'm going to be putting this in my shop, I want you to have plenty of blank space to do what you want to do with the book. So for those of you that bought the kit, I really appreciate it. I'm coming out again with another deluxe kit, and that's coming out soon, within the next week, hopefully. It's going to be based on the digital kit in my shop, this vintage seed catalog from the 1800s. I've already kind of been experimenting with what I'm going to do for the cover, and I have some fantastic things that are going inside. Now, the reason that I call my kits deluxe is because I put a lot of things in there that you don't normally see in junk journal kits. I always throw in some extras. Last kit, everybody got some inking and burnishing tools and this burlap flower and a whole packet of stuff from Canvas Corp, Glimmer Mist, extras like that. It's not just paper and fabric. In the next kit, I have all kinds of stuff from estate sales, actual vintage papers from the 1800s, vintage booklets. This itself is a direct duplication of the actual seed catalog, so genuine vintage items. So that's why I call them deluxe, because they are quite different from most of the kits that you see out there. So that's my next project. I hope to get that to you soon. But if you followed along with this whole Make Your Own Junk Journal from Start to Finish series, I really, really appreciate it. I've been getting great response, and I love crafting with you all. So stay tuned to my channel. Make sure you hit subscribe so you can see when when we start the Garden Journal project. And in the meantime, have a wonderful weekend. Bye.